In a world changing every day, all things around us are connected through various chains. An egg will come from a chicken, which will land in your kitchen. That will be cooked, then served in your table, which eventually ends up in your mouth. That is a simple chain. But in a business world, it's a different story. It's a supply chain. So, what is the process of supply chain? Once upon a time, there was a flow line engineer whose name is Mohammed. He was assigned the project of construction of a pipeline from Dalil oil field to shipping unit. His project required two main requirements: a purchase order of pipes and a contract for construction and welding. Mohammed worked too hard, day and night, to complete the scope of work of his project. And before raising his requisition on ERP system, he checked the following: get the project budget approved, draft of his scope of work, creative item codes for required materials, draft of tender strategy, define technical evaluation criteria and commercial model. After the requisition of Mohammed was approved, it was assigned to Ahmed for the procurement part of pipes, and Frida for the service part of construction and welding. Mohammed, Ahmed, and Frida worked as a tender working team in order to complete all the invitation to tender package, including, but not limited to, completeness and clarity of scope of work, schedule of prices and rates, instructions to tenderers, project time plan, appropriate terms, conditions, and procedures with legal, compliance, finance, and QHSC, selection of tenderers list. Invitation to tender package was sent to Internal Tender Committee, ITC, for approval, and after long discussions, it's approved. Invitation to tender package was sent to all selected tenderers. Tenderers started receiving the invitation. Ahmed and Frida are waiting for clarifications and bid submission. And suddenly, it's tender closing date and the tender is closed. Technical proposals were sent to ITC for approval. Mohammed, along with the engineering team, started the technical evaluation of technical proposals received based on the agreed technical criteria and methodology. Successful suppliers, technically accepted, moved to the next stage. After hard discussion with ITC members, the opening of the commercial proposals of the technically accepted suppliers is approved. Ahmed and Frida worked together to finish the commercial pricing evaluation and worked out with Mohammed on the awarding recommendation. Ahmed and Frida are on their way to ITC with awarding recommendation, hoping that the awarding will be done without any issues or challenges. And luckily, awarding recommendation is approved, and the winner is an Omani local company. Letter of award signed off, and a kickoff meeting between contractor and tender working team happened after the award. PO was sent to logistics for expediting pipes delivery. And signed contract was sent to the contract holder for execution of welding and constructions. Shipments of pipes reached the warehouse, and warehouse team are busy with receiving and issuing process. Accordingly, contractors started the pipe construction and welding too. 4 months later, Dalil got a new flow line pipe, which contributed to the economy of the nation, and a happy Mohammed. We, supply chain team, are committed to fully comply with processes and procedures in our supply chain activities in order to maximize our customer value and exceed his expectations, achieve a sustainable competitive infrastructure, synchronize supply with demand, and measure performance. Supply chain. Together, we deliver.